Hi, I'm Ben, and this is my episode recap of Marvel Spider-Man. You probably didn't watch my Monster Hunter review, but if you did, my Monster Hunter trailer review, but just in case if you watched it later or if you found it and watched this video, I said I was going to review Bill and Ted, but then I got sick. Not COVID-19, but more like a, a cold, just a little cold with a cough and sneezing, but it wasn't COVID. At least I hope it's not COVID. My mom just checked and checking if it is COVID, if we do have COVID. I One of the symptoms is breathing heavily and dry cough, and my coughs hasn't been that dry, but has been really dry. I feel this is gonna sound kind of gross, a little spit, and I don't feel like my chest is pressing on me. Yeah, so hopefully it's just a cold, and I'm feeling a lot better actually. Before it was just sneeze and I've been sleeping a lot and I just been coughing, but I just have a cough, but it's not that bad and hopefully everything will be all right. But we're supposed to talk about Spider-Man. Okay, so in this episode it's called Maximum Venom. I have no idea if this is the series finale or if it's the final episode or I tried looking on IMDb or Wikipedia, it doesn't say. It's inconclusive. But yeah, let's review this episode, and maybe after this I can review Bill and Ted. But here's the thing. In this episode, it opens with Spider-Man fighting with the event, trying to stop a jet from crashing with the Avengers, and I'm like, did I miss something? Why are he's with the Avengers? Is it gonna do? How did this start? Well, it all started with this, but it didn't, and there's Iron Man, Black Widow, Thor, Hulk later, and they're trying to fight MODOK, and Thor is modeled after his Thor Ragnarok appearance. Oh, sorry, his Thor Ragnarok appearance. So a lot of things are trying to model after the MCU, and maybe the Marvel's Avengers video game, where it's where we get to see the where MODOK is here, but I haven't played the Marvel's Avengers game yet. But yeah, it's the Avengers and they're fighting MODOK and and they're trying to figure out how are we gonna stop MODOK. And also I see a lot of merchandise with MODOK even on a Lego set. Like he has made an MCU appearance, but he has made other appearances in like the PlayStation 4 game and even Lego. But anyways, they're like, we're gonna stop. But then but then Iron Man's suit got controlled, and then they're like, oh no, what's gonna happen? And Peter Parker, Spider-Man figured it out, and then they're like, well, yeah, we did it. And it's like, how? And then they defeated MODOK, and it's like, so are you thinking of joining the Avengers after school? And it's like, well, maybe. There's a lot of things I have to get up, and I've been doing a lot of things, even though with the Lizard and this going on. And then they're like, well, check it soon. So then there's gonna be a school dance, and then Grady, yeah, that's his name. The guy who looks like Otto Octavius, but voiced by what's it, Robin from Teen Titans. Yeah, but his name's Grady. I always never get his name right, but now I got his name. It's Grady. So yeah, Grady was like, "Am I in love with Gwen Stacy?" And I'm like, "Maybe I am." And I was like, so then he asked Gwen Stacy to dance with a little robot, and then Mary Jane is appearing, and then they're like, "Let's have," and Mary Jane, and I'm glad to see Mary Jane, and she's really into sports, and she's like, let's do the and she's like and then they asked to the dance is like there's a dance and I don't have a date. It's like you can ask me. It's like yay. So then they go to the dance and he helps and Peter Parker helps Max O'Dell with his invention, and then they're like, I help you with your invention, and then, but then later revealed that, it's later revealed that that Venom was inside Max O'Dell's body, and he was controlling Max O'Dell, and then he used uh, Max O'Dell's invention, which is a portal to other places, and he used the portal to a Venom planet and got his sister sibling Venom symbiotes to take over the world. And they're like, we're gonna destroy the world, and then Max O'Dell was like, yeah, now I'm Venom. And I've been controlling Venom, says Venom. No, Max O'Dell's been controlled by Venom. And Peter's like, no. And then they all suit up and we're like, we're all Spider-Man. It's like, but before it was like, Peter, what are you gonna do? But yeah, MJ doesn't know that Peter is Spider-Man. So he's like, this is my school. I gotta help. So then they're gonna fight Spider-Man. And then Spider-Man was gonna, so then he turns into Spider-Man. They all try to figure out how to stop Venom and try to destroy. Also, also, it's also even though here's something I like, cause I like that even though cause this is on Disney, and even though Sony owns the movie and rights to Venom, and even though Spider-Man is kind of with Marvel Studios, even though he's still kind of owned with Sony, Disney owns the rights with the TV rights, and he can show Venom, and I see a lot of Lego sets with Venom. So I like that even though Sony is latching on to the Venom rights, Disney is still owned by Disney is still owned by um Venom is still being marketed with like Lego and other sources. So that does make me feel like Marvel is still like have all the rights. Because it feels weird because it doesn't feel like Marvel when I see other movies and other variations is in their own worlds, because it feels weird. But anyways, so I like that the planet, like Spider-Man tries to track Venom, and he goes to another planet, and he d- and then Venom summons a dragon Venom creature, and the planet was really cool. It's like this Venom planet creature, like it's all symbiotes, but they're plant creatures, and then they go to another, and then Venom summons a dragon, like a symbiote dragon creature, and then they bust out, and then the dragon came to their world. And Grady and MJ tried to help, like, tried to go into Horizon Eye, and they had a cool dynamic where they're trying to help each other and try and help Venom, but then Grady was misled, and turns out one of the Venom one of the symbiotes, is it symbiotes or symbiotes? Well, I know it's not symbiotes, but anyways, if you want to know what I'm feeling around, it's this little guy from a Mega Man game. So anyways, Venom. So anyways, Venom is, the symbiotes used a seed thing that Venom trying to latch on, and the dragon Venom tried to bite the seed, and then trying to destroy the world, and then they're like, oh my, we gotta stop them. We gotta stop. And then Spider's like, oh no, we gotta stop them. But then Venom jumped into Spider-Man jumped into Venom and it was trying to free Max, and then it's like, Max, you're a smart person, you can fight this. And then Max fought it, and then he broke out of Venom. Is like, Venom, use my brains. Now I'm gonna use his brawn. So Max controls Venom, and then he breaks Venom out, and I mean he breaks the seed. Sorry if I'm not focused on getting this. I have been feeling kind of sick, and I have Asperger's syndrome, so I'm not the best at explaining some things when I'm just live and unscripted. But anyways, um, anyways, so anyways, yeah. Anyways, Venom. Max uses Venom to break the seed out, and then they destroy the plant, and then they grabbed the seed and destroyed it, and blew up the Venom symbiotes and the other evil sister symbiotes, and then and then they saved the day, and then also Swarm. Also another thing, they mentioned Swarm again. Yeah, Miles talked to Harry about relate to how both their dads are villains, and it's interesting that Miles Morales' dad is Venom. I mean, not Venom, Swarm in this, because from last episodes. I guess the favorite Miles Morales dad I liked, Jefferson, I think that's the name. Yeah, Jefferson is my favorite one is the one from the Spider-Verse movie. That was a good one. So anyways, so but yeah, anyways, they destroy the seed and then they break out and then Horizon High is destroyed. Like there's fire and everything. Like they destroy everything and then everything is alright. They fixed they're like we gotta do something else. We Horizon High is just Max is like Horizon High is just a building. It's his people. The students made it out okay. And that's what's more important. So anyways, they defeated the Venom symbiote. They defeated the Venom symbiote and then Spider-Man went to Tony Stark and decided to help him. Uh, uh, had a he doesn't Spider-Man doesn't join the Avengers, but he has a proposition. Peter is like, I need your help with something. It's like I need your Peter's like, I have a proposition for you. So then Spider-Man creates a new lab, and then they grab all his friends, like, we're gonna create a new lab, and we're gonna call it the Web, and this and this, and then Tony's like, I'm here and I'm gonna help, and then Gravy's like, oh my gosh, it's Tony, that's so awesome. So yeah, and I get, I guess that's it. There's nothing else to say. There were some funny jokes about this and this, but yeah, sorry, this is the only thing I can do on my YouTube channel. Like, I just have a video. I'm not that great with editing, and I don't really have something to edit. Well, I do, but it's I'm still new at this. So I hope you enjoy my video. I might review Bill and Ted Face the Music, and later, I don't know today, but I hope you enjoyed this video and flip flip.